How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome! Today is a very special day because Sorcery Contested Realm returns to Red Zone Rogue after almost 2 years. This is one of my, if not my absolute favorite trading card game that I don't normally cover here on the channel, and I'm thinking about changing that. And while I generally think it might not fit in with all of the other, anime style TCG stuff that I cover here on the channel, I don't know, I might just incorporate Sorcery back in. I really love this game. And here we have the release of their latest set, Gothic. Yeah, this is a booster box, dude. This is like a hard box with a magnetic latch in it. This is absolute premium quality. This is like Kino. I'm extremely excited to open this up. This is a over 400 card set. Sorcery is a game that only releases one set a year, but when it does, it's kind of like a big celebration. So yeah, in today's video, we're gonna have my very first booster box opening of Gothic. If you like metal, if you like angels and demons and necromancers and undead and all of that cool stuff, this is gonna be something that you're gonna be into, that I'm definitely into. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into a top down. We'll keep talking about this, open up some packs, and just enjoy the absolute masterwork that is Sorcery Contested Realm. Let's do it. All right, here is our very first box of Sorcery Contested Realm Gothic. We're going to check out the box a little bit before we dive into this, but man, I can't understate the premium quality that this thing oozes. It actually reminds me of some of those really old, and this is going to be a weird comparison, but those really old Force of Will boxes that were super nice. If you know, then you know. But yeah, dude, 440 cards, huge set. But like I said, Sorcery only releases a new set about once every year, so when they do, it's kind of like a really cool celebration, right? Typically, at least for the last couple sets, there's only been 3 sets. They release the new sets around like holiday season, around December, so it's kind of like I don't know, it's becoming a holiday tradition. So yeah, we'll take off the shrink wrap. Here's the box. It does have a kind of a gloss to it. Like I said, extremely nice quality. It is a pretty hard box here. Here's the bottom. You can kind of scratch this off and scan this in. You get what they call dust, and you can redeem the dust for, like, rewards and stuff. All right, well, let's do this. Ooh, that latch that latch is pretty good, dude. So it does have a magnetic latch. Oh, this looks so good. Sorcery is really a special thing. Ooh, got some skeleton tokens. We'll open this up too. Let's open up this up first. Here's all the booster packs as well. I do believe this is an old school, traditional sized 36 booster pack box. It does say here, 36 booster packs. Let's check out the box topper first. With Gothic, we invite you to dream again, to think boldly, play wisely, and lose yourself in painted worlds. Your story starts now. I really love their new, maybe it's not new, but the direction they're going with how they market and how they talk about the game. They're talking about it as a player experience and a game to facilitate player stories. And I really love that about the game, right? I think that's what Sorcery is at the core of things, is me opening up this extremely poorly and not wanting to damage any of the cards. All right, I think I got it. I think I got a little bit of it at least. We can get the cards out now. But yeah, I mean, I really love that about the marketing and the branding of the game, because to me that's what makes Sorcery so special, is because it's a game that it's just really fun and does help, like, I don't know, when you play the game, you also tell a story. And that sounds really hokey, but it's actually true. We got these little tiny tokens, little stealth tokens. Got these ward tokens, which is a new mechanic in the game, as well as these little tiny skeletons. There's a fun story behind why these are this size and not like a regular card size. In fact, they're literally a quarter of the size. If I remember right, they initially wanted them to be half card size, but the manufacturer mistakenly took that for half card size, and so they made them a quarter, and they liked it so much that they kept it. It's just kind of like a silly little thing. I don't know. They're cool. I like how you get these for box toppers because you do need those to actually play. Sorcery is a game that you can play draft, by the way. You can play limited in, which is fantastic. So here's this kind of like, has all the artists on it. Fantastic. There's some absolute bangers here. Quentin Hoover literally is one of my favorite artists of all time. Rest in peace, my dude. Oregon local too. We have Brahm, Jeff Menges. Like, there's some amazing, all these artists, so good. So yeah, that's great. And then we also have this Desecrated Ground, and then Consecrated Ground. This is a card that you can play. The other cards will reference it, and then it'll be like turn a land or turn a site into, desecrated or consecrated, that kind of thing. Collection. Here's some more new mechanics for Sorcery. You have a 10-card collection, which is kind of like a side deck, right? And other cards will reference your collection and let you play cards from your collection. And then there's also deck size changes, 60-card main deck and a 30-card Atlas, which is kind of like your resource deck or whatever. So Sorcery now is a 90-card and then 100, if you add the collection, 100-card deck, which is kind of wild. Then we also have the Ward and Evil mechanics. Something's evil if it's a demon, monster, or undead. And then Ward basically means the ward will absorb any damage that it takes and then break. Kind of like a Divine Shield thing if you're familiar with like Hearthstone. And then evil minions cannot be warded. We've got some Rubble. Rubble's always nice to have. This is a really, really pretty Rubble. There's some cards that care about Rubble. And then we have Ghoul, Hellhounds, Horrible Hybrids, and Penitent Knight. These are cards, they're just kind of like 3-cost, 3-power dudes, but there's cards that reference them from the collection. And I will say now, I did, bone up a little bit on this. However, I have not seen like 99% of the cards in the set. I just kind of learned what the mechanics are, and I watched some of the gameplay of the pre-cons, but I have not actually looked at spoilers or anything like that. So now that we are like 6 minutes in, I've done yapping. Let's finally open up some packs. Sorcery is a game that is meant to be savored. These look, there's like minimal branding. This is such an old school style booster pack. I absolutely love it. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's fairly easy to open. Feels like the packs have a bit of air in them. All right, so our very first booster pack of Gothic, we have Consecrate. So the rarity, this game is all about flavor. It's all about, like I said, the player experience and telling a story. You can play this competitively. They do have a competitive circuit now, or at least some organized play. But what you would normally expect from a TCG these days, they kind of trade that for flavor and aura, I guess you could say. So the rarity, it says it in the type line. So this says, the land is graced with exceptional magic. So this is an exceptional card that's also a magic. Exceptional is basically like uncommons, and the rarity determines how many you can play in your deck. So ordinary is common, you can run 4. Exceptional is uncommon, you can run 3. Elite is rare, you can run 2. And then there's uniques, which I think that should speak for themselves. So we have Consecrate, Hand of Glory. Bear has +1 power and is a fire spellcaster. Very cool. So this is another exceptional. We have Mandrake Jars. This is exceptional as well. And then our very first, we have a unique Blood Mana. So we're not going to take too much time to read everything because that would take a while. We have 36 packs. But we are going to stop and check out like foils and uniques and kind of just talk through this. This is time to be savored. So Blood Mana, it costs 1 and it has a 3 fire threshold. Unique magic binds Wound and Will. The next spell you cast this turn costs life instead of mana. Yo, that seems so good, dude. That seems so good. All right, I'm going to sort my cards here. I'll put exceptionals, ordinaries, and then we'll put all of our uniques here. Very, very nice. All right, Blood Mana, first card. Then we have Noxious Corpse, 2/2 lethal. That's pretty good. Baptize. There's a lot of like religious imagery, both like holy and evil. We have Open Mausoleum. Yo, that art looks so good, dude. Alan Pollock. Oh my god. Trial by Water. She's a witch. We have Den of Evil. Okay, love the Diablo 2 reference there with the Den of Evil. I'm assuming it's a Diablo 2 reference because Sorcery is made by Eric Olafsson and a lot of other people, but Eric is the kind of the creator of the game, and he was one of the founders of Grinding Gear Games, who make Path of Exile, right? So having Diablo references makes a lot of sense. We also have Open Grave. Yo, this is beautiful Melissa Benson artwork, one of my favorite artists of all time. Virgin in Prayer. Ice Shards. Bone Spear. Yo, another Diablo Diablo classic. We have Desert Bloom. And then an Angry Mob. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go through and sort all these and do all that stuff in my own time. I will not bore you with that. So we're just going to get to the next pack, and we'll just, once again, we'll talk about stuff as we go. We have Enduring Faith. That looks really cool. Exceptional. We have Holy Nova. Very cool. I dig it. We have, we got our very first, avatar. This is the Necromancer. I do believe this is an alternate art version of the Necromancer that comes in the new pre-constructed decks. And so it looks like the avatar takes the spot of one of the exceptionals. That's kind of cool. Like I said, this game is meant to be drafted and played sealed, so you can play with the avatars you pull here. Then we also have we'll put the avatar in our own pile. Ooh, Rat King. This is our first elite. Oh, dude, I love the art is so good. I can't just keep saying that. This is going to be the whole video. I'm just going, the art's so good. Yeah, the art is exceptionally good. Gift of the Raven. Another Den of Evil. Shogoth. Very Lovecraftian. Submerge and Voidwalk. Look at that horrible monster. We have Lash. Forsaken. Wait, is this? This is a different artist I don't recognize. Juan Machuca. I apologize if I said the name wrong. Very cool art. I like it. Broomstick Witch. Yo, let's go. Love me some witches. Noisome Twosome. God, this is so good. Willing Tribute. Crawler. Let's go. Projectiles fly over Crawler. Yeah, because it's crawling. That's the flavor, man. We have Landmass. Draw site, you can play a land site. That seems good. That seems pretty good. Some ramp there. And Granary Rats. The site doesn't provide threshold. Oh, because the rats are, like, eating the grains. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of things like that in the game. You're like, why does this card do what it does? Well, of course it does that, because it's rats, and they're eating all of your grain. They're eating all the resources, man. So we have a Ghost Town. Very cool. Gain 1 this turn. Oh, this is similar to the towers, right? They gave you 1 when you play them. Give you additional mana when you play them. Interesting. Kiss of Death. My god, that looks so good. Maybe cast by spirits and undead. Kill target minion here. That seems so good. That seems so sweet. Order of the Sacred Oak. Exceptional mortals, guardians of nature. Ward nearby sites can't be destroyed by your opponent. Okay. And then we have another rare. False Idol. 6-drop. Whenever nearby minion taps, its opponent draws a spell. Yo, this one's pretty good. God, the art is so good. And then we have a Vast Desert. Trial by Fire. There's a bunch of deserts in like the Alpha Beta. Pith Imp. Gossamer Ghost. Okay, so I do know of... Oh god, this is so good. This Flame Strike. Holy god, man. I love it so much. Pedro Ferreira. Dude, the art is so good. That one is... I just love the old school like wizard design. Snallygaster. I'll talk about what I was about to say in a second after we get to this pack. Revered Reverent Plague Rat. Lethal. We got some slimy mutants. And then Hellhounds. So, the big super chase cards of Sorcery, other than getting like foil uniques, are what they call curios. And we don't really know what the curios are. That's kind of some of the fun of it. They're just like maybe alternate art or alternate treatments, just really weird off-the-wall stuff that sometimes they're not even playable. Sometimes they're just so weird that you can't really do much with them, but they're incredibly rare and always super hype and generally quite valuable. And so some of them are just cheeky things like alternate art of like commons. So I do know of a couple of them in the set, and we'll talk about them if we... Probably not. We probably won't pull any, but I know a couple of them. So we have the Slobber Mob, big old Hydra thing. That's a uncommon. We have Abyssal Assault. That just looks really gross. Ooh, what's this? Like a bone? Shallow Grave. Discard your top 2 spells. Oh, okay, so it kind of like puts, it's like good for like a Reanimator style deck. Okay, I dig that, I dig that. We have a Shackled Demon. 4 cost 5. Disabled until adjacent spellcaster taps to release him. Okay, okay, I like that. I like the demon. We have Cemetery Rats. Got even more rats. Oh, this also mills the top 2 cards of your deck. That makes a lot of sense. Gift of the Serpent. We have Displace. God, that art looks so good. I can't keep saying that. I'm just going to keep saying that the whole video. Night Watchman. Got another Desert. Overflow. Draw a site. You may play a water... Or draw a site. You may play a water site. Okay. Okay. Yeah, another, like a water ramp. Eltham Townsfolk. We have Undesirables. Oh, Dan Seagrave artwork. Dan Seagrave, another one of my absolute favorites. Gift of the Wolf. That looks like Uma Thurman. Not gonna lie, I got some Uma Thurman vibes on that one. Sea Witch. I dig it. Spellcaster Submerge. This seems like a pretty good card. Static Servant. All right, like a scarecrow. No, it's not even a scarecrow. Just like a big, just a monster-looking thing, man. A lot of stuff like that. All right, let us continue. We'll get faster as we go. Oh, look at that, dude. This is another one of the alternate art avatars from the starter decks. That looks so good. Look at that. That looks great. All right, well, that's 2 there. We got Barging Barguest. I love the alliteration. We got Monster Morphosis. Monster Morphosis? Okay. Well, I'm not going to read that one. It's a lot of text, but we'll figure that out later. Lacuna Entity. This is an elite monster, an escapable invitation. Submerge Voidwalk. Genesis, drag target weaker minion from an adjacent side here, ignoring regions. Oh, interesting. Just drag it there. Drag below, drag under. Profane Revenant. Vandal Imp. Oh, I guess cheeky expression. Novice Necromancer. I dig it. Flaming Skull. That is certainly certainly a Flaming Skull, man. Trial by Fire. Trial by Stone. Oh, yo, when are they going to do Trial by Stone? Eric, if you're watching this, Trial by Stone. Is anyone going to even recognize what that's from? Torch and Pitchfork. Bless. Desecrator Kite. Yo, that looks sick. Second Wind. That also looks really sick. I like that one a lot. Another Sea Witch. And another Flame Strike. Dude, I love Flame Strike. So what does this even do? 3 cost, Ordinary Magic. It's toasted. Choose a cardinal direction from the caster. Deal damage to each unit that's affected. So it does 3 and the next space over, and then 1 to the 3 after that. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Seems like a potentially decent way to close out a game. In order to win in this game, you need to deal your opponent 20 points of damage. They have 20 life. But then you have to do the final tap on them. They get put on what's called Death's Door, and then you have to do another final point of damage. We have Deep Sea. Excuse me. Bitter Departed. That also looks rad. Ooh, I think we got something in this. There's something like sliding around. Maybe it's nothing. We got Bone Jumble. I love it. I love the name. We have Alabaster Box. 4 cost, an elite relic stocked with souls. Whenever a minion dies nearby, you heal 1. Interesting. Interesting. So this slot, I think, after the elite, should be where like a curio or a foil is, but that's all I've been told. I don't really know. This, I feel like there's something going on with. There's a foil here, so I don't. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe it's just randomly inserted. I don't know. We have Raise Militia, Wiccan Tools, an Instigator Imp. We got a lot of imps being punks. Buried Alive. That looks awesome. We have Lure. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do have a foil here. Yeah, weird. Okay. So this is a foil Dark Alley. The first minion that enters here gains stealth. Foils in Sorcery typically have like raised text surfaces, but also on the back side it's the full art, which is nice. So that's our first foil. It's an exceptional. All right. We'll put the foils up top. Desecrator Kite, Virgin and Prayer. Ooh, what's this? Autumn Bloom. Genesis provides these resources this turn, or these thresholds this turn. Okay. Ice Shards and Bone Spear. That Bloom seems like it could be good for multi-element decks, right? If you want to play like a deck that runs, you know, 3 or 4 elements. Pretty good. The first set had all the dual lands, like just kind of like the basic dual lands. Ooh, Harbinger. We're getting all of them. We are just going to get all of them. So this is another one of the pre-con alternate art avatars. It looks so good. Yeah, very, very cool. We have Bullwhip. I heard Eric talk about this card, and he said it's very good. So if you're playing Draft or Limited, don't sleep on the Bullwhip. They had to make it worse and worse. Like it used to cost less and hit avatars and stuff. That's what I heard. We have Gravedigger. Does he bring a dude back from your... I don't know. Burrow target adjacent undead. Huh. Interesting. We have our Elite Orm Infester. 3-drop, 2 power, burrowing and submerge. Just wiggle in. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to the site and you heal 1. Oh, okay. All right. I got you. We got Zap. Deal 1 damage to target unit. Okay, I like it. I don't know how good that is. We have Vast Desert. Another Buried Alive. Another Lure. Grief Larva. Gross. Barrow White. Kind of like a Lord of the Rings reference, maybe. Fogging the Barrow Downs. There's Barrow Whites there. It could be like a reference to other stuff, too. Sewer Rats. Ooh, what's this one? Spore Spouts. I like it. Got another Plague Rat. One-shot Wizard. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Shoot a projectile that does 1 damage or gain Spellcaster this turn. Oh, interesting. It's just a 1-drop. And another Broomstick Witch. I think she's actually pretty good, by the way. 2-drop, 2-power, Airborne Spellcaster. Pretty good. When you cast spells in this game, you have to have someone to actually cast the spells. Typically, your avatar can just do it. But sometimes your minions can do it too, if they have the ability to do so. All right, Thumbscrew. I think we got another foil here. I think, yeah, our foils are like in a weird spot. They're like, maybe that's where they're supposed to be. But yeah, we got another foil in this pack. You got Thumbscrews. By the way, that looks brutal. We have Forsaken Crypt. Genesis, you can cast a ghoul from your collection. Oh, this is the, yeah, you can get the 3/3 ghoul that I showed off at the start. We have Sensu of the Fang. Bear has 1 power and is an air spellcaster. Okay, so similar to the other one that we had. And then we have Hellfire. Hellfire is a 5 cost. Destroy everything below sights, like all sights, then deal 2 damage to each minion above. Okay, that seems cool. I dig it. I dig it. We have a Mesmer Demon. Look at that crazy guy. Bound Spirit. Look at that even crazier guy. We have a Smite. That looks sick. I love the old school like knight kind of aesthetic. We got a Moss Troll, and then I think we have a foil next after this one. Screamer. Oh yeah, we got it's the card on the pack. It's a pack art card. And then here's our foil. Oh, foil unique. Let's go. First box. Watery Grave. Oh, dude, look at that. So it says a unique sight goes glug in the night. Whenever an enemy drowns nearby, summon a skeleton atop this site. Weird. Super cool. So you can do like a water necromancer style deck. And then you can like have a lot of like the drown effects and just get a bunch of skeletons here. That's super cool. I'm glad we got a foil unique in our first box, and also a really cool one in my opinion. Really cool one. We'll stick that one here. I'm gonna sleeve up all this stuff eventually, but I'm not gonna waste your time doing that now. Noisome Twosome, Willing Tribute. I offer myself as tribute. We have a Leadworks. I kind of like the bleak art on this one too. Genesis until your next turn. Sights are silenced while nearby. Interesting. Got Crawler and then a Landmass. All right. Yeah, I've heard that the foiled uniques are quite hard to pull, so that's a nice one for us for this random box that I just bought from a random store called Riftgate. Actually, there's a Desecrated Ground, Desecrated Ground. Oh, interesting. The other one was like a flip. Okay, so we just got the regular exceptional version. You can play this just in your deck. We have a Carrionet, like a marionette, but out of, carrion. We have Feign Death. Trigger an allied minion's death right against stealth, draw a spell. That seems really good. That seems really good if you're running like a Deathrite thing. Our next card is the Rack. Does it do what it does in Magic? Does it deal your opponent damage for like the number of cards they have in their hand? 2 costs. It's a unique, by the way. A unique device encourages growth. Whenever a bearer strikes an avatar, stretch them so they also occupy another adjacent location. Then they lose 1 life for each location they occupy. That is hilarious. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. I like that one. Grief Larva. You have Mesmer Demon. Bound Spirit. Got another Smite. We have Moss Troll. Monks of Kolbasa. Oh, Kobalsa. Need some monks, bro. We got this little town. Blessed Village has a ward. We have a Flare. Demon dude. We have a really awesome looking desert. Holy hell, dude. 10-ton slug. Brutal. This feels like the name of like a death metal song or a black metal song. 10-ton slug. Gift of the Frog. Like Trollhammer or something. Or Fintroll. I was thinking Trollhammerin. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But yeah. All right. We have Flagellant. He's just gonna whip himself a little bit. We have the Forlorn Keep. Very cool. This one summons a Penitent Knight, it looks like. Oh, dude, I just keep looking at the card behind it. Onslaught. What? This art is so sweet, dude. This guy again, Juan. This guy rules. His art's all sick. This card's cool, dude. A lot of double threshold, but oh, I like that one. It's just a uncommon. Then we have an Elite Sphinx Sarcophagus. Genesis banished 2 identical spells from cemeteries to draw a spell. That seems so good, bro. I like it. Is this just an Elite, right? Yeah, an Elite. And then we have our Pith Imp, Gossamer Ghost. This is one of the ones that has a curio that I know of. The ghost is like in the window. Vampire Bats. We have Drowned. Look at this guy. Look at this is my dog sometimes. Enraged Familiar. It's when she sees like another dog or a squirrel or something. Zombie Horde. Look at all those zombies, dude. That's wild. Muddy Pigs. Yep, sure are. Virgin in Prayer. Ice Shards, and another Bone Spear. We got a lot of Bone Spears. We're gonna Bone Spear it up for sure. I can tell this video is gonna be really long. I can tell it's gonna be really long. I'll try to go quicker. Ooh, Bladder Blimp. What is this thing? 5-drop, a silent but deadly exceptional monster, airborne. Deathrite players lose 1 life for each nearby site they control. So you just kind of sell this over to your opponent's crap, and then if they pop it, you deal a lot of damage. Oh, it's the Babel. So this is a painting that I actually used to own. I still own 1 sorcery painting. I own the original art for Mixed Terra, but I have owned 3. I've sold 2 of them. So the Babel one by Dan Seagrave I used to own, and I sold it at some point. But it's a really, really cool piece. Do I regret it? No, I needed the money at the time. But I'm glad I went to a good home. The person I sold it to is a big fan of sorcery, and they were really happy to get it. So, yeah, Zeppelin of Zealots. I love the name. And then we have Paladins of Bazia. 4-drop, 4 spellcaster ward. Okay, yeah, I don't know. That seems good. Elite Mortals, sure. We got Instigator Imp, Freeze. Haven't seen that one. Oh, I can tell this is Quentin Hoover artwork, dude. Like I said, one of my favorite artists of all time. I love Quentin Hoover stuff. Yeah, that's beautiful. We got the Freeze. Got the Search Party. Drowned. Monks of Kolbasa again. This is the Bloom, the Autumn Bloom. Flayer. The Town, 10-ton slug, and then the Frog. All right. You know what? Before we go to the next pack, I need to cycle the camera real quick. My camera can basically only record like 30 minutes at a time, and it was getting pretty close to that. So, anyway, let's speed up a little bit. We got a lot of packs to get through. We have Order of the White Wing. I think we have another foil, dude. I think we have. I could just tell. I think we got another foil. So this is Order of the White Wing. We have a Wreathed in Righteousness. Gnarly. Oh, it's kind of a cool effect too. Look, It says, ward all minions at target location, then deal damage to minions at affected locations. So it protects everything in the center and then deals damage to everything around. Really cool. We have Dredge. Good. Everyone's favorite Magic the Gathering mechanic. We have Demonic Contract. Elite Magic, sign here. Search your spell for any card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle afterward. And there's a whole bunch of like tiny text that I can't see. I'm not going to take it off camera too much because I don't want to... I kind of want to show whatever this foil is, but I think there's a lot of like... It says, you may only search for a spell that has rarity lower or equal to a demon minion you control. As an additional cost to cast Demonic Contract, you must pay 4 life or reach another accord with said demon by sacrificing a coin, egg, frog, gem, goat, rune, treasure, or mortal soul. Okay, sure. Sure, dude. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that sorcery is all about, man. Enraged, my dog, a novice necromancer. We got ignited, which is burning a little bit. Just a little bit. Got another ghoul. Murder of crows. I did not moita him. And then we got, ooh, oh, this looks so good. This looks so good. Wave of eviction. Oh, dude, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And then, of course, the full art version. I love it. I love it a lot. That's very nice. Very, very nice. It says an allied water site overflows in a cardinal direction, flooding sites there this turn and carrying away enemies one step at a time. Yeah, dude. I love it. I love it. We got this awesome looking desert, Dreadwing, big demon, Penitent Knight, Foul Bones, and then a Wild Fanatic. Look at that crazy dude. This is Melissa Benson artwork for sure. 2-drop, 2 attack, charge. Yeah, dude. Get in there. Get in there, buddy. All right. I keep saying we're going to go faster, and then I do not go faster. 4 fat frogs. Yeah. Summon 4 frog tokens to an allied site. Yeah, dude. Just get those. Get those chunguses. We have Exhume. We have a site. Thin Ice. Does it break? At the end of your turn, if minions atop the site total 5 or more power, submerge them. Nice. I like it. I like it. Clairvoyant. Beautiful artwork, man. Alan Pollock. Yeah, well, that makes sense. It's a 2-cost, 1-power ward. Once on your turn, you can banish a dead minion to look at the top spell you may put at the bottom. Banish. This is like any dead minion, right? You can do this to your opponent, too. Yeah, that's a cool card. I like it. We have the ordinaries. So Gift of the Raven, Flaming Skull, Trial by Stone, Pith Imp, Gossamer Ghost, Ghost Fire, Snallygaster. You got a Detonate. Oh, another Quentin Hoover artwork here. Survivors of Serava. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Granary Rats, and then a Weathered Trunks. This is Ian Miller for sure. Ian Miller has this very distinct style. Everything is like stretched and elongated and very like thin. Very like I keep doing this. I keep ripping it, and it just doesn't rip into all of the plastic here. Anyway, we got a sight on the back. Or did I get another foil? I don't know. I think this is just a sight. All right, so we got a Cinterfee. We got a Redmane Hyena. And a Guardian Angel. Interesting. Airborne, Genesis, fly to a weaker allied minion and ward it. Okay, that's cool. We got a Gargantula. So elite Spoiter. Can drag an adjacent minion here, disabling in a cocoon until a unit at this location taps to free it. Yeah, dude. Of course that's what a spider does, right? We got another Screamer. Freeze. Sarava Townsfolk. Beautiful. We have, oh, this one looks really nice too. Hillside Chapel. We got a Search Party. Dreadwing. Troubled Town. You can cast a Townsfolk from your collection at the site. All right. Got a Penitent Knight. Foul Bones. Wild Fanatic. And then our site here at the back is Croaking Swamp. That's my frog sound. We have, hey, I live in Oregon. We get frogs here. Like literally in my backyard sometimes. Oh, what is this? Namo Monitor. 3/3 Submerge Voidwalk. That seems alright. Seems like a pretty good like limited card, perhaps. Clay Golem. Deathrite, play the top site to an adjacent Void or Rebel. Okay, that seems pretty sweet. Eerie Coral. I like the creepy coral. 1 drop. Bear has +1 power and has a water spellcaster. I see. Yeah, there's a whole cycle of these. Yep. And then we have a Dormant Monstrosity. 7 cost, 6 power, elite monster in Cosmic Reverie. Voidwalk must be cast to a corner void, costing 2 less for each unit in an adjacent square. Weird. Okay. Cool. I don't know. I like it. Vampire Bats. Got some drowned. They're just drowned, dude. Angry Dog. We have Raised Militia. Wiccan Tools. Overflow. Undesirables. We have Kill Bill. We have Sea Witch. Torch and Pitchfork. And then Bless Up. Bless up, boys. Alright. Let's see more uniques. See more uniques. Though the elites I've seen so far are pretty cool. Oh, look at this, dude. Oh, man. Fields of Fixus. An exceptional site of Smothering Serenity. It's very spidery. The site directly in front of this is silenced. Alright. Yeah. Be silenced. Bind Evil. Find some evil. Ooh, Invigorate. 3 cost. It has the dual elements there. An ally gains 3 power this turn and you heal 3. Okay, sure. Sure. And then Betrayal. Betrayal! Betrayed me. 5 cost. Gain control of target enemy minion this turn and untap it. That seems really good. Seems really good. We have Lesser Blood Demon. Ooh, I wonder if there's a Greater Blood Demon. Noxious Corpse. Oh, rad as hell. Silent Hills. Okay, I like the name. I very much like the name. We got Baptize. Trial by Water. It's got to be Trial by Stone, man. We have Horrible Hybrids. There might already be. I don't know much about Arthurian Legends, that set. So there might be in that set. We have Algae Bloom. So it's a water and then provides the rest for the turn. And then Undesirables. All right. I'm just going to keep saying Trial by Stone every time I see Trial by something. And I'm going to imagine a Skeksis there. Imagine Chamberlain. We have Hot Wheels. Bro, this is so like Dark Souls coded, right? This is skeleton wheels. Except they're on fire. That's what they would do. That's what they would do. Hollow One. It's like I was gonna say like a vampire, but just undead. Huh. Okay. Wave Eviction. Okay, we already saw this one. Cool card. Cursed Iron. That art looks rad. 2-drop. Artifacts here can't be dropped, and each deals 1 damage to its bearer at the end of the turn. Okay, like anti-artifact card. Novice Necromancer. Ooh, a Cursed Tower. I like the streaking comet in the background. Flaming Skull. Trial by Stone. We have Pith. Imp. Horrible Hybrids. Algae Bloom. Got the Crawler. Got the Landmass. Open Grave. And ooh, Ghostfire. We haven't seen this one yet. Shoot a projectile, does 1 damage. You can cast a spell from your cemetery, banishing it afterward. All right, you get a double cast. It's got flashback, basically. That's Lava Dart. Except Lava Dart, you sack a mountain for Lava Dart, if I remember right. Maybe. We got Desecrate. I think this is another one of the Curios. There's a Desecrate with no pentagram. So if you get a no pentagram one, that's the chase one. Yo, this is sick Braum art, dude. Kamacine Mummy. That looks rad. All the Braum art's so good. Yo, Mimic! We got a Mimic! As you summon this Mimic, you may transform a carryable artifact into it under your control. So you just eat one of their artifacts, and now it's a Mimic that can attack them. That's rad. That's super cool. We have a Dread Thicket. It's an elite site. The first attack on the site each turn can't be defended. Oh, interesting. Interesting. We got good old Zapparino. Entombed. Oh, that looks so good. Ooh, what's this? Twilight Bloom. Oh, see a series of blooms I just add. God, that art is so good. Makeshift Barricade. I like the chicken. Dude's peeking over, he sees a chicken. Ravenous Werewolf. We have the Open Grave. Granary Rats. Trunks. Desert Bloom. Yeah, another Bloom. Yeah. And then One-Shot Wizard. All right. All right, all right. We still have a lot of packs. A lot of packs to go. Let's see. Fatality. Fatality. Kill target wounded minion. Okay, sure. I can see this as a cycle as well. They're 3 drops with dual elements, right? Yeah, seems pretty cool. We have the River of Blood. Metal as hell. All healing is halved, rounded down. Oh, just permanently. Okay. Yeah, I dig it. We got a Water Nymph. Stealth, whenever another minion is summoned, nearby tap it. All right. Gotta slow things down a little bit. We got a Ranatus Trueblood. So this is an undead now recognized among the elite. So it's an elite. Attacks, damage, heal you. Or whenever it attacks, it heals you. That's cool. I like it. We got a Imp. Got a Freeze. Townsfolk. Raise Militia. Very cool. Oh, I get it. They're raising them as skeletons. Very cool. Wiccan Tools. Second Wind. Oh, I still love that Flame Strike, man. Autumn Bloom. Kite. Rats. Rat. Nice. We're still only at like 3 uniques and only like 2 regular uniques. Though we have gotten a lot of foil so far. So now we have a Consecrated Ground, kind of like the token we saw earlier. Zombie Bruiser. That looks rad. We have Pile of Skulls, also rad. You can banish a card from your cemetery to make a skeleton here. It's a 5-drop, but hey, you get a skeleton every turn. That's cool. We got a Sturmgeist. Try not to scream near this elite spirit. Airborne. Whenever an enemy casts magic, takes a step closer and strikes. That seems sick, dude. I like that. Hillside Chapelle. Another Accursed Tower. Holy Warrior. It's got ward, like a 2/2 with ward. All right. Oh, that's really pretty. Blessed Well also has a ward. Carrion Beetles. A lot of stuff we haven't seen yet. Noisome Twosome. Like I said, this is a 400 card set, so there's bound to be a lot of stuff we haven't seen. Like, even if it gets to the point where we have all the commons and exceptionals, I'm sure there's a bunch of elites and obviously uniques that we haven't seen. I think there's like 100 uniques in the set or something. What is this, dude? Look at that crazy art. Peculiar Report. It's a bunch of like, I don't know, like fish people. Genesis, you can cast a horrible hybrids from your collection. Ah, okay, yeah. This is the one that you get the fish man. Gnarled Wendigo. We have Heretics of Seth. Steal a nearby ward. Oh, interesting. And then our... this is unique. Oh, this is another one of the curios that has like extra text on it and stuff. The Manor at Dapperel Hill says claret flows at this unique site. Once on your turn, this may deal 3 damage to target enemy here and heal you 3. That seems so good. That seems so good. Okay, cool. We got Stinging Kelp. Gift of the Serpent. We got Displace, which is rad. Night Watchman. This one's also rad. God, there's so many like just cool looking things here. Snallygaster, Detonate, Survivors. All right, we'll keep going. So I bought this and the starter decks from one store, and I also bought a couple other boxes from another store. So we'll probably be doing another box opening, but maybe in a little bit of a different flavor. I think I want to open up one of every... Some rowdy boys smashing that skeleton's head. I think I want to open up one of every box in a video and talk about just Sorcery's model, like their release schedule. We have Kroll Morlocks, Dark Alley. Oh, this is one I got the foil of. Yeah. Then we have Divine Lance. Yo, look at that thing. Deal 1 damage to each minion at target site. You can break any number of allied wards to increase the damage by 1. Weird. For each one that you do. Cool fact. Profane Revenant. Vandal Imp. Return to Nature. Another Den of Evil. Pretty sick. Gift of the Raven. Barrow White. Sewer Rats. Plague Rat. Slimy Mutants. Overflow and then the Townsfolk. Okay. Alright, so we're at the bottom of this particular pile. I've been kind of taking them randomly, but I started to just focus on one pile after a little bit. Whoa, look at it. That just looks like a photo. I guess you could tell like with the background, but the way that the cross is casting a shadow on this dude's face, kind of creepy. Ooh, this looks sweet. Mudslide. Genesis, slide all units at land sites in this column 1 step left or right. Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. We got Toolbox. Sacrifice, Bear may cast an ordinary spell from your collection. Oh, interesting. Okay. I am Colossus. What is this? This is a 10 cost, 10 power, a unique automaton of sinew and sacrilege. You may banish minions under your control or from your hand or cemetery to help the Colossus. It costs 1 less for each one you cast. It doesn't have any sort of protection though, right? So you can do this and they just like, just kill it with like whatever. It's still really cool. I think this could be really cool in like a graveyard reanimator style deck where you fill up your bin with a bunch of stuff anyway. All right, sweet. That is another unique for us. And then we have Shogoth, Lash, Forsaken, Cemetery Rats, the Flaming Skull is sick. Martyrs of Tomorrow, I don't think I've seen that one yet. Deathrite Warden Allied Minion, okay. Torch and Pitchfork, because you gotta have that in this set. Yeah, dude, all right. That's the uniques are wild. Yeah, that one had some sort of protection on. I guess you can maybe give it ward or something with something else to make it a little bit more resilient. Order of the Pale Worm. Look at these dudes. Nearby sites and units lose ward. Okay, well, don't give a ward if these guys are on the table. We have Bitten. It's a dude who's been bitten. Yeah, I mean, dies, you summon a skeleton. Okay. Searing Truth, rad artwork. Target player draws and reveals 2 spells and takes damage equal to the higher mana cost. I like it. I like that. I like it. Punishing spell. Pilgrim's Shrine. An elite shrine bestows a parting gift. Ward, when a minion leaves here, transfer the sites to it. Oh, okay. So this has ward, and then when a minion leaves it, it keeps the ward. That's pretty cool. Search Party. Murder of Crows. I like how it's literal in that. Noctis Corpse. We got a Baptized. Slimy Mutants. Open Grave. Yeah, dude. All right. I'm liking this box so far, but like I said, I'm like 99% blind going into this. So, yeah. Undead Ambush. Look at those sneaky skeletons. Summon a skeleton token to each other site adjacent to target enemy. Bro, that's a lot of skeletons. We have whatever the hell this thing is. Molten Mar. Genesis, you can cast the Hellhounds from... Oh, this is the Hellhounds one. Sure. The art looks really cool. And then Headless Haunt, or Hauntless Head. There's Headless Haunt and Hauntless Head. Here's the Hauntless Head. Very cool. And then we have a Symmetric Suffering. Sacrifice up to 1 minion artifact and aura. Your opponent must sacrifice the same. Oh, cool. Okay. I like that kind of effect. Trial by Stone. God, this one looks sick. Entombed. Got the Barricade. Flare. The Rad Desert. Gift of Frog. I think the Frog's another one. If the Frog has like a bow on it, I think that's the Curio. Maybe. Whoop. From what I've seen, I think that is one of them. The odds that we pull a Curio are extremely unlikely. We have Driftwood Marrows. Nearby allies can't be submerged. We have Begone. Banish an evil minion anywhere in the realm. Jeez, this seems good. Holy Water. Holy Water. Holy Water. You've been down so long. I know that's not how it goes. All right, this seems cool though. Sentinel Trap. It's just a big old robot gargoyle. At the end of each turn, Sentinel Trap deals 4 damage to each unit at the adjacent location it's facing, then rotates 90 degrees. No, okay, no, not this. What this is one of those classic D&D gargoyles that shoot stuff in front of it and then... Yeah, dude, that's exactly what this thing is. Nice. Holy Warrior. The art, this glass here looks like the Disenchant artwork from Alpha Beta. Reminds me of it. An homage, if you will. All right, come on. We got some more uniques and foils in here. Fertile Earth. Oh, I've heard of these. These are the double threshold sites. These are really good. These are ones that you'll want to probably get like full play sets of if you want to play the game. Ferryman's Coin. Banish the coin, gain 1, or banish up to 3 cards from any cemetery. Okay. Okay. Estranged Loner. You can summon a horrible hybrids from your collection to this location when it dies. This is pretty good. And we have this Boulevard of Bones. Whenever another site is played to an adjacent square, summon a skeleton here. Bro, you just make just the skeletons, just the skeleton site deck. This is an elite, right? Yeah. Return to nature. Got the Starfall, the Ghoul, a Ghoul, Zombie Horde, Necromancer, Ghoul. Anyway, we got Swap. Oh yeah, he's a little dude. He's been swapped with a knight. Swap the location of target minion or artifact with another target minion or artifact. Okay, I like the tricksiness. Meat Hook. Oh, so it's like the Pudge Butcher. It literally does the Pudge Butcher thing. He hooks a dude and then pulls it in, and you can like whack it when it arrives. Give him a nice little whack. Harvest Hustle. This is another one of the 3-drop dual threshold. Summon Etham and Sarava townsfolk from your collection to an allied site. Okay, all right, that's kind of cool. I like the flavor of that. That's pretty cool. Lord of Greed. Look at this dude. 6-drop, 6 power. Can't drop artifacts. At the end of your turn, he snatches an artifact from elsewhere into his hands. He just steals artifacts. Okay, sure, yeah, I like it. We have Stinging Kelp, Buried Alive. Once again, little piggies. We'll just go through the commons or the ordinaries pretty quickly. Here's one of those survivors, right? Or no, it's not survivors. It's the townsfolk, Etham and Sarava townsfolk. We did get the townsfolk as well, but the survivors are different, I guess. Yeah. All right. Oh, a Persecutor. So now we did get the full set. So this is the other alternate art starter deck avatar. It looks like Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, very cool. There we go. We have. Do we get another foil in this one? I think we got another foil in this pack. We have Vesper Swarm. You can fly to a wounded minion. All right. It does 4 power. We have this very cool looking thing. Mountain Peaks. Oh, this is the double wind. All right. Get the double wind. Angel Ascendant. 2/2 has airborne and +1 power while warded. Okay. Oh, this is an elite. This is our elite. Okay, so you can kind of like, it's like a low-cost dude, but you can make it stronger. Okay, I dig it. We got the Mesmer Demon, Bound Spirit. I think we got a Smite? I think we got a Smite. Like, here's a Smite here. Moss Troll, Screamer, Foil Smite. Oh, look at that foil, dude. That's so good. That's so nice. Oh, yeah, very cool. All right, so that's 4 foils for us. One of them is unique. Very happy with that. As I mentioned, the uniques are extremely hard to pull, or the foil uniques are extremely hard to pull in this. Yo, once again, this is Ian Miller artwork for sure. Road to Perdition. Genesis target nearby evil gains or loses 1 power this turn. Okay, and it's Fire Threshold. That seems pretty good. I think we got another foil, by the way. We got another foil. Those Who Linger. Then we have Scatter, another one of the double thresholds. 3, push everything at target location one step, one at a time. What? What is that nonsense? And then we have, this is another unique. Golden Dawn. Deal out your top spells, 1 to each site in your back row. Summon any that are minions and put the rest on the bottom of your spellbook. If you're on Death's Door, they gain charge. Crazy. That's a crazy card. Especially if you have any of the things that let you go between the zones. Like if you let you loop around like Pac-Man style. Like the Magellan Globe or whatever. That's pretty cool. We have a Noxious Corpse. I can just keep seeing this foil, man. I just keep seeing the foil. All right, let's get to the foil. We have Zap. This really cool one. And then Hemo Goblet. Yo, that's sick. I love the name too. Hemo Goblet. So the Hemo Goblet's an elite relic of Sanguine Reserve. Once on your turn, you can fill the goblet by sacrificing a minion here or empty if it's full. When you empty it, gain mana or heal life equal to the minion's power. Oh, this could be cool in like Decks that generate like maybe a lot of skeletons or something. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know. It's a cool one. Also, it's got a great name, Hemo Goblet. I should probably just stack up the avatars as such, maybe. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to showcase the foils a little bit better. Maybe we'll put the foils down here like this, maybe? Maybe like something like this. I don't know, man. We're almost done with the video anyway, but alright. I just need to... We're going to do some more sorcery openings, so I need to get the right cadence down, the right spread. So we have a Gibbous Night Gaunts, another Ian Miller. 3/3 Airborne Voidwalk. Yeah, seems pretty good. Failed Mutation. Gross. Fallen Angel. Holy dude, that looks rad as hell. It's Braum artwork. Of course it is. That looks awesome. And then we have whatever hell this is. Altar of Malachi is a unique site for the ultimate offering. Ooh. Once per game, if you would die, you can sacrifice a minion atop this altar instead. That's so good, dude. That is so good. What? All right, that is a sweet sight. Entombed, man. I want to build some decks. I want to play some sorcery, man. That's rad. Yeah, I don't know. I can. There's some cool stuff you could do. Witching Hour, of course. I love the literal implication. If you're an evil spellcaster. Your evil spellcaster and spear allies get +1 power this turn. Oh, it's like just a pump. It's a board pump for you. Dude, we got another foil. Also, this card's called Necropotence. What the hell? It's a 1-drop. Give a nearby allied undead +3 power. Okay. It's not like Necropotence. It's just like a pump kind of deal. It's still cool. The art definitely, you get Skull vibes for sure. Active Volcano. Bro's got a face. Bro's got a face. Oh, it's a double threshold. Okay. Yeah, pretty good. What is this? Dude, the art is sick. Is this that one guy? No, this is Juicy. Once again, apologize if I pronounce your name wrong. You see? Vindictive Nation. An opponent loses 1, 3, or 7 life respectively if they modify, move, or destroy a nearby allied site. Alright, it's like a Punisher mechanic for your opponent like messing with your stuff. The art is so good. That's rad as hell. Do we got another? Is it this? Is it the same? Oh no, it's a land. Oh no, this is the land that summons the demon, the Hellhound. Yeah, we got a foil. Oh my god, that looks. Spot foiling is so good. Yeah, this is the one that you get a Hellhound. Yeah. All right. Well, another foil. Rack it up. I hope I'm not passing over any like curios or something. As I'm just like flipping through here. Hold on, we got a few more packs, but I need to cycle the camera and change the battery. All right, and we're back for the final few packs. All right. I also got a drink while I was at it because I was trying to get a little thirsty, just yapping. Intrepid Hero, that looks sick too, dude. 3/3 lethal to evil. Okay, just kills evil. I like it. Another Witching Hour. It's one of our only like duplicates we've gotten, actually. Accusation. Target opponent reveals their hand and banishes a card. If any of their cards or allies are evil, you can choose which. All right, it's like a Thoughtseize kind of deal. Stargazer. I like the art. 5-drop, 2 power, but must have a good effect. Genesis, draw a spell for each minion in the void. So this really wants you to have like void walk stuff and do void shenanigans. Okay. The texture on this one feels different. It's like it's like rougher. I don't know how to put it. I don't know. I don't know. We have Displace. Is there a curio going on? I don't know. I don't know. We'll I don't know. I'll just check it out. I'll check it out later. I'll have to look. Trixie curio stuff. Dude, in the first set there was some stuff, man. There were some like things that were like on the back of the card that you couldn't tell unless you look at the back of the card. We have Corruptor Freak. That's a great name. 3/3 at the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to the site. Okay, you put it on your opponent's site. Start wanging them for 2. You got Raise. An ally destroys the site, occupies on all artifacts there. Brutal. Kissers of Wounds. Genesis, ward a wounded minion nearby or heal 2. Okay. We got Book Burners. Elite mortals consign history to ash. Once on your turn, Book Burners may banish a document from the realm or magic from a cemetery. Okay, weird. Weird. It's Ghoul. A Ghoul. Flame Strike. Oh, here's a Hellhounds to go with our Hellhound generator. We need to get a foil Hellhounds to go with the foil Hellhound generator. All right, a couple more packs left. Yo, this is so much fun. I have 2 more boxes of this set and a couple other boxes of older sets coming. Sorcery is so good. I also recently completed. I'm stopping on this because I want to talk about it. I recently completed my Alpha Beta set too. Finally went back and just bought the rest of the cards I needed. I was missing 20 uniques or something. Anyway, we have a Harkening Kraken with art by Braum. This is sick. This is so cool. Ooh, we got another one of these. There's the second one. The Road to Perdition. Target nearby evil gains or loses 1 power. Yeah, this is good. I like this card. We have a Skeleton Mage. It looks rad. Looks something straight out of Diablo 2, man. 2 cost, 1 spellcaster Genesis may cast an ordinary magic from a cemetery, banishing it afterward. That's really sweet. I don't know. That's another. What is this? Okay, hold on. That's cool. Hemo Golem. So wait, we have the Hemo Goblet. We got a foil Hemo Goblet. Now we have the Hemo Golem. Yeah, that's good, dude. 4/4. Damage dealt to units by Hemo Golem's strikes heal you, but damage it takes is dealt to you as well. Oh. Interesting. Interesting Hemo Golem. Interesting. Must ponder the ramifications of the Hemo Golem. Muddy pigs. Oh. Alright, it's our last pack. Man, look at this box, dude. These little flops. Oh, you can just take it out. It's just like a storage. Dude, that's so good. That's actually crazy good. You can just use this as card or deck storage or something. I love that, dude. I love, you can just reuse these. All right, that's so cool. All right, this is our last pack. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We only got four. I'm sorry. We got 6 uniques. I'm sorry. I forgot these 2. They're covered by the foils. Or abundance of foils. All right, I don't know. Maybe we'll get a unique. Maybe we'll get another foil. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a second unique foil. Probably not. The foils are really hard to get. Death Knight. All right, that's a really cool way to end this. Dan Seagrave, Death Knight. 4/3. Other nearby undead have +1. Yeah, that seems really good. Pop up all your undead dudes. Consecrate. Our first pack was Consecrate. Last pack Consecrate. I love the symmetry there. Avenging Angel. An exceptional angel of righteous wrath, 4/3 airborne, has charge and lethal if an ally died on your opponent's last turn. Ah, cool. Very cool. Air or wind is one of my favorite elements in the game, so I dig that. And then our final rare slot card is... Oh, it's a unique! Oh, let's go. Unique in the final pack. It's Evil Twin. What is this? 4-star. Enters the realm as an evil copy of an enemy minion and strikes first if they fight. This is so cool. I love this card, dude. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. All right, final pack had a Evil Twin unique. Very cool. Then we have Lure. We're just going to go through these, and then we'll do a quick recap of all the pulls here. Smite, Frog, Penitent Knight, Bones, Crazy Boy. All right, dude. That was sick. So this box, I don't know if this is guaranteed, but we did get one of all of the alternate art paladins, one of the alternate art avatars. Yeah, we didn't get any other avatars. There's a lot of avatars in this set. I didn't pull any other ones, but that's cool. We got more boxes to come. I think this box was really good, by the way, just in general. So we got those. This might be a thing you get every box. We'll find out later. And then for the foils, we got a good chunk of foils here, right? So we got 6 foils. I'm kind of not including the unique one, But we got a exceptional, ordinary, and elite. So we got only 1 common, 3 uncommons, and then we got a elite, which is a rare, and then we got the unique foil, which is amazing. So we got a lot of pretty sweet foils. And then for the actual uniques, now I don't know what the most valuable cards of this are, other than like, you know, the what do you call it? The foil uniques and the curios. But hold on, we got a lot of unique sites. So we got 3 unique sites. This one is so cool. The Altar of Malachi is rad as hell. And then we also got the Rack, which is really cool. The Evil Twin, Golden Dawn, I Am Colossus, and then the Blood Mana, which I think is just actually a crazy powerful card. So in total, we got 8 uniques, one of which was foil. Wait, we got, yeah, 8 uniques, we can count. Yeah, man, thank you so much. Did I show the back of this? I don't remember. It's the Hemo Goblet. We got the Hemo Goblet. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And definitely stay tuned for some more sorcery content on Red Zone Rogue. This isn't going to be like an everyday or even every week kind of thing, but with Gothic coming out, I do have some content planned around Gothic, and you can probably expect sorcery content for me to wrap up to ramp up every time they release a new set, because it's just like a once a year thing. And I'll maybe do some extra sorcery videos in between that, but it's hard to make videos interesting if, you know, nothing's really going on for a year. So as maybe news rolls out, as new sets get announced or whatever, maybe I'll do some extra videos on that. But I do really want to keep doing sorcery content on Red Zone Rogue. I think this game is truly special, especially in a day and age where TCGs are pumping out sets just like every month, just so quickly. A game that takes its time and really adheres to like quality and passion is something that I personally really resonate with, and yeah, I really like. Don't get me wrong, I actually love TCGs that release sets every like 3 months, 3 to 4 months, because it makes playing the games fresh, and it keeps the metas fresh and helps me, like, you know, keep talking about them. But I also like what Sorcery's doing. So I think once every other month or once a month, that's a lot even for me. But yeah, so I have a lot more videos talking about Sorcery in the pipeline. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what you thought of the opening. And yeah, we'll see you next time.